I was pulling guard duty actually in Bosnia Herzegovina.
How was that?
Yeah, a little bit of storied career. I ended up serving on active duty for 5 years, 11 months, and 9 days.
You forgot the hours.
Yeah, I did. They kind of paid the way.
Yeah, that's cool.
The best live entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays. The Arena Bar and Grill has it all. Add all your favorite sports on the
Doing that when I was probably working at the Nick
Friday and Saturdays from 5 to 7, and great nightly food and drink specials, and you've got the makings of a fun night out. Now,
what they do is they have the officers serve.
The best way to find out what a great place the Arena Bar and Grill is to go there and experience it for yourself.
We give
The
a little
Arena
break
Bar and Grill,
during the holiday
1821
time
Market
to
Street in
enlist
State
people
College.
that otherwise
Visit thearenabardgrill.com or
Yeah.
find them on Facebook. What are you doing
So I guess that's
there?
okay to
I
talk
told
about
you,
all these
visit
years later.
thearenabardgrill.com or follow them on Facebook to find out what's
Yeah,
going on
I
at
think
the
they're-
Arena Bar and
I
Grill.
think we still do it.
Everybody's
This is
sold.
Alan Hall, sales manager Joel Conrad, BMW. I'm a lifelong
I guess out there when you're forward, there's
My family and I shop right
rank
here.
kind of takes a back seat. It's who you want to share a foxhole with.
That's what it is. Usually they go out to the man you trust or the guy who works the hardest.
And being
Hey, just in time. Who's dinging in there? Is that the big dude? Are you a
a
Cove?
lot of parallels.
Where do you are shopping? Locally, of course.
Joel Conrad, Toyota, BMW.
You know they got cold. Them kids started over there killing them.
Hey, it's Dana on News Talk 970.
All right. Well, guess what? We're going to go ahead and sign here. Is that Stephen? You there?
Big dude, it is.
Okay, guys, we're ready to go ahead and roll here. I'm going to make our lives hot here and count us down. Are you guys ready?
Can I say hi, Stephen? Hey,
Oh,
Stephen,
yeah,
what's
go ahead.
happening? Harry Hamilton here. I know. I think we was on once before.
Hey, man, what's up, baby?
What's happening, man? You know you the man. I got to holler at you. I'm sorry I missed the guy who signed in between, but you know I got to holler at you.
Where's Paul there, big man? Keep me in line and keep me out trouble.
There you go, my man. My man.
Dude, man. He picked me up, man. He picked me up towards one of the ball games, man. Make sure they're at home, I'm supposed to, man. Put over, man. Just put me in the car, so you go with me.
You guys ready to go live? And I'm queuing up our mics here. Here we go.
You here this weekend, Stephen?
No.
Miss you.
Hold it like this going, Harry. So much going on there, my God. Changing life.
I hear you. Keep your nose to the grind. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Nah, man, I'm out. I'm trying to spend a lot of time out here in Central PA actually now because I got my kids in that age bracket where I got to keep them in line now, especially, you know, because this that time period where they can drift. Anyway, yeah, we ready. We ready. We catch up, Steph.
Hey, friends, a pleasant evening. Welcome to Lions Live on the Forever Lions Network, the only network built by the players, you the fans. We got the Grizz, the Big Jimmy Kennedy, and the big dude, Stephen Davis, Jacob Israel. And we got a special guest here tonight in studio live here with me. We got Harry Hamilton. My name's Skip Ramos. We are on the Forever Lions Network, the only network built by the players, for you the fans. This is not a podcast. This is not pre-recorded. So everything you see here and say here tonight is all live, so we keep it clean. It's a great weekend to be back here at another college football weekend. And we'll go back over our picks and who's coming out on top of our little internal contest here. And wow, I'm just excited here to have Harry Hamilton, one of the greats of Penn State of all time, from the 1982 national championship team, here with us live in the studio here tonight. And I think we just lost either Jimmy or Big Dude. But Harry, I'm so glad you could join us here and be with us.
Skip, my pleasure. Always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to come back and be a part of things and whatnot. We got a big thing coming up this weekend, and I'm excited for the players in the game. I'm excited for all of us returning after, well, I won't say how many years, but I think everybody knows, 35 years. They're bringing us back in here after the first national championship. So always exciting, and exciting to see the young players coming up and doing well so far.
Yeah, this is an exciting time here with Penn State football, and it's great to be able to have the team come back. I remember when I was a kid in high school, Harry, watching you guys win that first national championship. And, as a young athlete, I kept saying to myself, man, I want to be there someday myself. And I've been blessed to be able to do that. And, watching you guys win that game was truly awesome. Truly awesome.
You know what? It's really exciting to be a part of. And I many times when I go out and speak, even to this day, I draw off of, the athletes, the culmination of hard work, study, and all of those things, the grand experiment. You throw all that together, and to have it come together at that time as Penn State's first national championship in football, and to be a part of that is special. And like I say, it lays the foundation for many of the talks I give and many of the things that I do in life, even because you have a collection of guys that get together, work hard, and see it through to the end. So it was really exciting. The fans, the support. I still remember that drive back from Harrisburg. I mean, the bus, by the time we got to the edge of State College, the bus could not move. We were going like 1 to 2 miles an hour all the way back to the locker room. So very, very exciting. I was excited for the fans, the players, the families, everybody who supported us along the way. It's something that you don't forget. I got a lot of forgetting issues, memory issues and whatnot, but you don't forget that. You just don't.
Right. Well, you went on to the NFL, of course, and had a nice time there in the NFL. I'm sure that's probably where you got a lot of those concussions.
Well, yeah, that too. But I never won a big one in the NFL.
Oh,
part of the Super Bowl team. So
Jimmy's the man
championship team.
Right. Yeah, Jimmy's the man with that one. That's awesome.
So yeah, he'll have to join in with those stories. For having gone all the way in the Super Bowl, but I think I can truly identify with that feeling that you had, and I too would have valued the national championship. Day in and day out, yes, I hear you. I hear you tremendously, and you're right. So I'm glad to have been a part of it. And Skip and I sitting here together as two members of just the sole two championships. Now, okay, maybe they should have gotten some other ones along the way, but as far as going all the way, being recognized, and getting the ring, something to still talk about.
Well, big dude also. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on now. Hold on.
Why doesn't fit,
I
Jimmy?
want to talk about what happened in my ring, but it's the memories that are still there. I value the memories. Losing some memories, I value those memories twice as much now.
Jimmy, now big dude, he got his reshaped, man, but I can't even get on my pinky. Oh man, I know. you know what I keep telling myself. I keep telling. Yeah, but I keep telling. Well, I keep telling myself. Well, I keep telling myself I'm going to get back to the shape I was in back then, but it hasn't happened in over 30 years. It hasn't happened. All right, we'll get it done. But no, it's a great time. Hey, this was a fantastic game this last week, guys. Big win for us here at Penn State. Anybody want to comment on this win we picked up here in the Zips? I know the Zips weren't a super great opponent, but we took care of business.
What did he miss? What did he miss?
We did our picks last week. I got it on the website. Okay, now check the website out. Let's see here. I got where we. Let's see. Cove, you had Jimmy had Penn State. Jimmy had 37-10. That's Dan the Fan. Dan's on. I don't think nobody had Penn State over. The only person had Penn State at 20, Cove, was you. You're the one to pick. You're the one to give it up the most. Yeah, you had Penn State giving up the most points. I was at a. Hey, now Jimmy, though, the sad news is you're the only one going up the 10. We all missed one this week, but you missed two on our picks.
So did anybody have the defense shutting them out? Did any of you guys have the defense actually shutting them out in your picks? I missed out. I'm not a part of that, so kind of bring me along.
Big dude, yeah. Yeah, big.
Well, you guys talk about your picks and everything and that kind of thing, and you fall into that, in terms of, I'm a big chemistry guy, and what I want to see out there is what does it do to the chemistry of the team? The team turned around last year, I think it was the second or third quarter of that Ohio State game, and that changed their mentality. The thing that I'm concerned about right now, when I hear that kind of a blowout win, I'm concerned, do they think they are better than they are? I came through, and I'm sure some of you may remember this expression, you're never as good as you think you are when you win, and you're never as bad as you appear to be when you lose. Didn't he say that a number of times throughout our time? So what I'm concerned about is what does that kind of a win do to the psyche of the team, and what happens as they come in and get ready for this next game? Are they too comfortable? What is going to happen? Yeah. Yeah, and so I'm not so much pointing out the issues, and I agree with so much of what you said. And thank you for recognizing the chemistry that we had and the character of the team back then, and even the fact that we did come around and start out disastrously in the beginning of the next year, but the character of the team was able to bring us out, and that's what I'm concerned about, not concerned about, that's what I'm looking to see. And what I'm actually looking to see after hearing, not so much seeing, peeking at, I'm looking to see, is this a hungry bunch? And when I say hungry, I don't mean just hungry for success, because they have the success. And I would hate to see the team rest on their laurels. They had a great year last year, and people are whining for them about not making the playoff. I don't want the team to fall into that, and I know that coach will guard against that and put that hunger in them. I want to see, is this a hungry bunch? Is this bunch going to go out like they had something to prove and not rest on the laurels of oh, woe is me, they should have made the playoffs last year, and they deserved to make the playoffs last year, don't get me wrong. But I would hate to see the character of the team be one of, well, they lost their chance, they were robbed last year. No, they were robbed last year. Now, what are they going to do about it? Are they going to be hungry about it, or are they going to rest on their laurels? And I think that's what I would be looking to see with each game, each time, each adversity, when they're behind. Is this a hungry bunch? And I don't know if you can tell that just yet. I certainly couldn't tell it. But then again, I only peek. I'm basing this, gentlemen. I am basing this on just my years of being around organized football, and not so much a study of this particular team. But I think I know enough about the game to know that I don't yet see whether or not this is a hungry bunch. And I'm not just talking about hungry to achieve or hungry to do well. I'm talking about hungry to be the best, to win the national championship. Is that the kind of hunger? Is that the kind of character that exists with this group? I'm waiting to see that.
That's a good point.
Well, that's good. Well, listen, I'm hearing some of the messages that were delivered by the coaches, and my thought is, wow. Well, the message is right. The message is on point, and I guess I really shouldn't expect anything less from Coach Franklin and his coaches. So when I hear that, from the inside, and know that is what is laid before this team, now it's just a question to me of whether or not the chemistry does come together, whether or not the message is received, because the message may be good, but if it ain't received, then we have a failure of communication. But anyway, if the message does seem to be right and right on point, and as long as they can carry that and almost embody it through their actions, then the chemistry is just going to come together, and these guys will have their eyes set where they're supposed to be, and you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it on the field that this is a hungry bunch. They know what they want, and they're going after it. You'll see it time in and time again when they hit adversity and whatnot. And that's what I'm looking to see. Are they that kind of a group? And it sounds like the message is there. Now the play is going to tell it all. I feel like I have to jump in here because I had to ask who was speaking just now because I can't recognize the voices yet, but I knew at the beginning of the delivery that this was going to be a treat for the listening audience because you are getting people, you have an assembly here, Skip, that the people who know football, and when you're getting into some of these things, I mean, this may sound off the cuff, but this is this is really what the game is about. This is the depth of what the game is about, because see, we're all of the athletes at Division 1A level now, even more so than yesteryear when I was coming through, even more so now, like the pro level, on any given day, one team can beat another team. So when you start getting to the nuances of the coach and the chemistry of the team, when I just talked about chemistry, what's coming out here right now in the audience is really getting a treat of the depth here, because what's coming out is now not only just the chemistry that you see on the field, but can you tell the chemistry that exists between the coaching staff and the team so that it becomes visual on the field and something that can be perceived by those who are watching, to include not just the fans, but to include the other team. It's amazing. Listen, hey, guys, I feel like I'm in great company, like guys who just know football. I mean, this is really a treat for me, and I hope that the fans that listen to this show kind of really get a handle on what is really coming through here.
Well, Harry, we talked about that, and that's kind of what's unique about Lions Live is we always wanted to give the fans access to hear that type of information, to be able to find out what's it really like being a player, what's it like being around all this, because you don't get this when you have analysts and people out there, they're throwing numbers and stats and everything else, and that has its place. Okay, it's part of the game. Okay, that's some of what they call the science of it, but this is the psychology of the game.
Whoa,
this is what makes the team, as you say, chemistry.
Ooh,
this it's what it's all about, man.
Yes,
this is
the
what it's
full
about.
depth of it. I mean,
right.
when he was talking about the coaching and how you see it in the players. It was an amazing analysis. This whole little group, I feel I almost got chills. I'm almost ready to suit up and go out there myself. Just listen. All of those things, yeah.
There you go. Right.
When that injury occurs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And you push the guy in front of you. You push the guy in front of you, and you bring up the person behind. Yeah, wow, this is an amazing group of guys here. Yeah.
Yeah, right in a row. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Well said, Stefan.
Yes,
Well
indeed.
said. Well said. Well, you know what? We're going to take a quick. I'll tell you what. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We'll get into our picks in our last 15 minutes here. You're listening to Lions Live on the Forever Lions Network. We're right back with these messages.
We went 40 minutes commercial free, basically. Can I take? Are we offline?
Yeah.
We went 40 minutes basically commercial free. Like we just.
Oh, it's like every week, man. It's the fastest hour of college football.
You ain't kidding. I mean,
I do blow through it, man.
Yeah. You know.
You didn't even know it's gone.
No, really. I looked out like I'm like, okay, I'm ready for a break. I'm like, well, why not just go to the next 15 minutes? Because wow.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go here for a little while. It's going to kick in a few ads here quick.
Say that again.
It's going to kick in a few advertisements here quick. So
Okay.
pay the bills for us.
I hear you.
But it's not my money. It's their station. I didn't have to, but I know these people pay commercials, so we'll throw it in.
Visit CooperTire.com or to find great Cooper tires at location near you. Stop by Raymond's Tire, 147 East College.
I'm getting a little signal, so it sounds like there's some.
Say that again.
Just trying to make sure our live stream's been getting a signal. So far it shows that we are. So we'll go through a couple ads here. Yes, that's what this computer does. It controls all the ads.
It's raining hard out here, cuz. There you go, man. Oh, goodness, man. I'm still at work, man. I don't work so tough. But this was I'm by myself. Can't be interrupted and nobody else is in there. It's the second day of school, so it's nuts up there.
Oh wow, okay. It's dry here, but it was wet earlier today.
Man, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm starting to get worried. I don't want to hear no more about any hurricane. People play.
Harry was amazed how fast this hour goes.
Did Harry, did he go?
Yep, nope, he's right here. I'm gonna bring us right back on here. Go ahead.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sorry. Hey guys, this is really a treat for me. I mean, I took a call right there. Sorry about that. This is really a treat.
No, man, it's all good, brother.
I hope I get a chance to say that on here because it's really a treat for you guys. Each
Yeah, I mean, this is like,
Hey, we're back here at we're back Lions Live, folks. The only network football players fans. We're having a little offline conversation here, talking about how fast this hour goes, talking college football here, and we're talking with the big dude Stephen Davis and Yaakov Israel, the Grizz Jimmy Kenny. My name's Skip Rollis. Special guest in here tonight, and Harry, this mic's open. This is the beauty of this program is it's for anybody who played football at Penn State. It's not my show. It's not Jimmy's show. It's not Yaakov's. It's not the big dudes or anybody else. This is the players program. Anybody who played ball at Penn State can come in here, hop online anytime they want, talk Penn State football. That's the coolest thing about this.
Good for you, and I think I remember that when I the first time I came on this show, and this is really a treat for me because you got football guys talking football, and it's almost like I can feel everything each one of these guys is saying because they've been there, and it just goes to the character of the individuals on the phone on the phone right now, the individuals who come out of this game come from the teams because these are the things that are taken into life. And I know that some of these guys on the phone may remember Joe Paterno saying that his team his best team is the team of individuals who go out and do something out in their communities and with their lives. And you could almost hear, the teachings that carry forward as we observe these young athletes about to take the field here in a couple of days.
Well said, Harry. Well said. Well said. Wow, it's been the fastest hour of college football. We've been blowing through here down to 10 minutes
I
left.
guess you got to pay some bills and whatnot. But hey, listen, guys, it's really been a pleasure listening to each and every one of you. Oh,
no,
okay.
Well,
I may be
time.
done. My things happen to me. To see my new look.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We're looking on the TV.
Okay, that's right. We're on live streaming.
I got a new look, and I get a little tired talking. I'm old now. What can I say?
Oh, Harry, come on, man. Listen, dude, till you start farting dust, you ain't old. You're all right. No, hey, let's get into some picks here because we're already in week 2.
Hey, yeah, thanks. It's been a pleasure, guys. I'll bypass these picks. I don't even think I know enough about the team, but I know enough about the game, and I know enough to have appreciated everything y'all had to say today.
Well, no, we're going to have you throw in the mixer. Just go ahead and we're going to try to pick some wins and losses here. Hey, actually, I think we do better than those guys. No, and that's no kidding. We actually get some good numbers at the end of the year. Look at our numbers. Hey, is Dan the fan still with us? Dan, are you there? Oh, Dan. All right. Hey, have you ever gotten Did you ever get Harry's autograph? He's going to be up here this weekend, buddy.
Okay. Hey, Dan, thanks for your support. I hope we run into each other. Quite possible. when and Lisa Johnson's your shit. Oh, we need to talk offline because of course I remember I oh my goodness, we go back to when her kids were babies, when they first came in the world. Oh my goodness, please give them my best. Definitely. You know, for those listening, my dad ran an organization helping people. And anyway, listen, thanks for your support. Glad to have you on.
I'm gonna get you his number afterwards.
Okay.
And we'll be able to
connect. Great.
Yeah, keep the reunion going. You know, Dan is the fan, man. He is the Penn State football fan.
Okay.
Because he comes out to the event. He'll be out here Friday to catch up with you guys when you have a reunion.
Are we supposed to have like a little get together somewhere Friday? Maybe he can come by there. Or something.
He was hitting me up for that.
Okay,
I'm not going to disclose that over the air because
everybody will be there.
Yeah, well, I know, and I know where it's at, but we're not announcing it. And don't say it, Dan, but I know you can get hooked up with these guys. All right. So hey, let's get on with our picks. All right. Hey, week 2. Here we go. Week 2. We got Ohio at Purdue. Yep. Ohio University. Okay. Well, let me ask it this way: is anybody going to pick anybody other than Purdue? Or are we across the board? I think we're all across the board, man. Everybody's Purdue. Okay, all right. I'm putting Dan down. Harry, I'm figuring to put you down for that one too. Ohio.
No, don't hold on.
You're gonna go Ohio.
I'm gonna stay out of this state completely because I don't know enough, and probably just because of the company and just because of my personality, I picked the underdog anyway because that's who I am. Yes. So if everybody's going with Purdue, I'm probably going with the other team. Don't even know what the other team is because I think we have confusion.
All right. So, okay, we'll give you a bypass on that.
No, thank you.
Hey, next we got and Dan here at Purdue, right? Okay, all right. We got Northwestern at Duke. That should be okay. It could be a good game, but really. Wow, okay. Okay. What do you got, you Cove? Jimmy? Jimmy, who are you picking? Jimmy, did we lose you? Well, I'm picking Northwestern. Dan? Okay. And Jimmy, did we lose Jimmy? Hey, Jimmy, I hear you now. Okay, you got North. No, he's at mute. Are you? Okay. All right. Okay. Good one. Okay. Okay, good call, Jimmy. All right. Hey, next one is Iowa at Iowa State. Is anybody going to pick Iowa State? I'll do it that way. Really? Okay. So is somebody going to pick them? All right, I'm picking Iowa. Iowa State. Really? Wow. Okay. So, hey, Danny. Okay. Okay. Dan, what are you picking? Okay. Okay. Well, I got another. I got an easy one for you here. Yeah, you're not going to see Iowa State win that. Okay, all right. Well, we got another. Let me ask you this one the same way. We got Towson at Maryland. Is anybody pick Towson? Okay, so. Okay, all right. Well, I'll get everybody down at that one. Okay. Harry, he just mentioned. Harry just got his headset back on. Stefan, say it one more time. No, that's okay. He mentioned it. Stan Clayton. Well, go,
Stan Clayton. Go ahead. Stan Clayton. What happened?
Go ahead, big dude. Tell him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. They come from good stock. You know, both those guys come from good stock, so that should give that team the edge. If you want my 2 cents.
All right. All right. Hey, this is going to be a tough pick here, guys. We got Cincinnati at Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati? Yeah, I think you have to in that one. Cincinnati, they could try to pull one off. I don't think they're going to do it. Does anybody pick Cincy? Okay. There's Harry. He's clearing his throat. Harry's sick and Cincy. Okay. All right. Hey, now, again, here's another kind of easy one for us. Florida Atlantic at Wisconsin. Anybody picking a Florida Atlantic? That's Harry clearing his throat again. Hey, you know what? We're going to...
Oh yeah, that's right. Their head is someplace else. Okay, and they don't come from the coaching stock that we were talking about just a minute ago. Okay, all right, point taken. All right, point taken. Okay, I concede that one. That'll be one I concede then. Okay.
Hey, now you mentioned that, I actually was texting my friend Dan Morris, a friend of mine, Florida State down there. I texted him, and they're just getting kind of hairy. But you get worried about coming back home down there. So a big shout out to them. Hope you stay safe down there.
Yeah, I don't mean to make light of anything. I've helped out in Hurricane. Me and Mark Robinson. As a matter of fact, somebody mentioned Mark Robinson earlier. I was just talking to him earlier today about because he's worried about their going there and leaving his family in behind because he's coming up to do a game and whatnot. We talked about how we got together to help during Hurricane Andrew and whatnot. So I don't mean to make light of it.
No, we're all serious. No, we trust everybody's kept safe.
Yeah,
absolutely. And oh wow. Hey, stand by here for station ID. Okay, we're back here, Lions Live, folks. Sorry to take the station ID break there quickly. Lions Live and Big Dude Stephen Davis, the Code Visual, the Grizz Jimmy Kennedy. We got Harry Hamlin, Skip Rowless, and Dan DeFan here talking Penn State football. We're doing our picks, and we just had to do that legal ID break then. We're talking about a little bit of everything here tonight, including the hurricane and Dan's mom heading down to Dominican Republic. We trust she's kept safe. So on with our picks, guys. We got now this could be an interesting interstate rivalry here. Western Michigan and Michigan State. Yeah, they have been. It's at Michigan State, and I think we lost somebody. Okay. The Cove? Jim? Okay. Okay. Jim. We got Western Michigan at Michigan State. Yeah, I thought so. Dan the Fan, I think we lost Dan the Fan. You there, Dan? Yeah, we lost his pick. All right, on to the next one. We got Eastern Michigan at Rutgers. Right. Yeah, now, Stefan, so I'm clear on this. You are picking Rutgers, right? Okay, I thought so. All right. Just wanted to double the way you're talking, man. It made me wonder. Thought you're second guessing it. All right, dude. Hey, here we got Indiana at Virginia. Well, I'm going out on a limb on this one here. I'm picking Virginia at home. Yeah, it's at Virginia, though. No, Indiana at Virginia. Yeah, they played some ball. They played some ball. Okay, I'm picking it up. I got the upset there with that one. There we are. Now here's this should be an interesting game. Nebraska at Oregon. At Oregon. It's gonna be the O. Okay. Oregon. You Cove? Well, how did Oregon do last week? Anybody see that? Well, they are. You're right, you're Cove. I'm with you because I'm teetering on this one myself. How did Oregon play last week? Did anybody catch that? That's a tough. You go with the O, okay? I think it's going to be a good game, but I think Jimmy. Well, no, I think it's going to be a closer game than you think it is. I think Nebraska wants to come out and play some ball, but at the end of the day, you're right, Jimmy. I think they're going to the O's going to win that one. Now here's this. Okay. No. Well, here's the one for you: Western Kentucky at Illinois. Or Jimmy, you got to pick Western Kentucky. Okay, how about a okay. Okay. Hey, well, what do you think of this one? Minnesota at Oregon State. All right. Okay. You Cove, what are you thinking? Jimmy? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's hurt. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to do the odd one out in this one of everybody else. I'm going Minnesota. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do it on the road. You know, I'll try to think and do it on the road. Yeah. Hey, now they did talk about a good game. This is one here: Oklahoma at Ohio State. Yeah. Does the question is, does Ohio State get their first loss this early in the season? Wow. Mm.